Hello, it's Dave here from Alphacool, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Alphacool fan shroud and decoupler. The shroud is available in 120mm and 140mm variants, and the Alpha Kitty isn't included in the scope of delivery. However, we heard cat videos always do well on the internet, and Alpha Kitty won't get the hint to get out of the way, so today she can feature in the intro. The fan shroud and decoupler has two main functions. One is to stop the air escaping from between the fan and the radiator, and the second is to act as a soft barrier between the fan and the radiator to stop potential vibrations and noise. Inside the protective packaging is the silicone shroud. Due to it being silicone, it's firm enough to allow the fans and radiator to sandwich it, but soft enough for it to reduce any vibrations from the fans transferring to the radiators or case. Also in the packaging there are four 37mm M3 screws. This is to allow for the additional 7mm thickness of the shroud when attaching the fans and shroud to the radiator. Installing the fan shrouds is very simple. First, put the shrouds on the radiator, roughly lining up the holes. These don't have to be perfectly lined up, as the screws through the fan and the shroud will line them up correctly at the end. Speaking of the screws, although we do give you the additional 37mm M3 screws, make sure the screws that you're using are the correct thread size and length to ensure that you don't puncture the radiator. If you're using just the fans and shroud, like we are here, then the screws that are included with the Alphacool radiators will be long enough. Equally, if you're using the shroud with a radiator that isn't Alphacool, be sure to check the thread that they use, as you may require additional screws. Now that we're 100% sure that the screws are the correct length for the application, we can place the fans on top of the shrouds and screw them down. We like to start with the opposite corners first to ensure that they're in the correct location, and then do the other screws afterwards. We're going to speed this process up a little bit, as I don't think we need to teach you how to use a screwdriver. However, if you are going to use an electric screwdriver, like we have, then it's doubly important that you check the screws are the correct length from the step before. This will stop them from hitting the fin protection plates, or even worse, damaging anything. If you're concerned in any way, use a standard screwdriver or hex key. Well, that's it for this one. The Alphacool fan shrouds are really that simple to use and can increase performance and lower noise levels. Winner! If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, please make sure you follow us on our social media channels, visit our forums, and subscribe to our YouTube. The links are in the description. Ciao for now. Cat, you're already in the intro. Go away. Yeah, and now you've broke it. Nice one. Cheers, mate.